Welcome to the Freedom Club Podcast, where we discover the fight for freedom, fulfillment, passion, and purpose. Your host is Kurt Mercadante, Gallup certified strengths coach, an agency founder who is dedicated to coaching individuals seeking to level up their life and their businesses. The Freedom Club is about unlocking your talents, turning them into strengths, and crushing your objectives. You can learn more at kurtmercadante.com. Welcome to the Freedom Club.
Happy Freedom Friday, everyone. This is the Freedom Club Podcast. I'm your host, Kurt Mercadante, and I hope you have had a week filled with freedom and abundance. And if you haven't, if you've spent your entire week just waiting to get to Friday, and you know that you're going to wake up tomorrow, and the mere thought, the dread of Monday morning is going to ruin your Saturday and Sunday, then my friends, you need to make a change because you are not living the freedom lifestyle. And I know what that's like, to be trapped in a lifestyle that feels more like a prison than a life. I created my own prison. I built a business in order to achieve entrepreneurial freedom, but I did not have entrepreneurial freedom because entrepreneurial freedom is more than just working for yourself. It's more than just building up that financial freedom. Because if you solely focus on work without aligning it with your family and yourself, then you are not going to be truly free. You are going to build a prison instead of a business. So, if that's you, if what I've described really makes you think about how your week has gone and how your weekends go, week after week after week, then you need to make a change. Go to my website, kurtmercadante.com. Send me a note. Let's see if we can help. So it's been a fun week for me. I've had my first 2 ever Italian lessons. It was done via Skype with an Italian teacher I found online. I also scheduled a special daddy date with each of my 4 kids in December where I take them out on special days. We're going to movies, we're going to dinner, all that. And I also scheduled 2 date nights with my wife planned her birthday. These were the most important achievements for me of the past week. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of important outcomes that I want to achieve for work. But work achievements aren't the most important thing to me anymore. They certainly used to be back when I thought that, quote, work-life balance was still a thing, but now I know that that's total BS. The key to true freedom and fulfillment is aligning the 3 facets of your life: work, family, and self. So each week, I make sure that my desired outcomes include specific family accomplishments as well as personal development, both mental and physical. It sounds really simple, right? So then why do so many men and women fail to do it? They say they're too busy with work. That's a total cop-out. We are autonomous human beings, and how we spend the time in our lives is a choice. And if you're shaking your head in disagreement right now, it's clear you need some help because you don't truly have true freedom and fulfillment in your life, even if you're an entrepreneur, even if you're building your own business. Listen, when I first started my agency, I did it in order to have my own freedom. But true entrepreneurial freedom isn't just working for yourself. It's not just focusing on that financial part. True entrepreneurial freedom means you're growing your business while also growing the freedom and fulfillment in your life, making sure that the 3 facets of your life, work, family, and self, are in absolute alignment in a way that works for you. Because your relationships are never going to be at 100% if your mental and physical health isn't at 100%. Likewise, your mental and physical health isn't going to be at 100% if your relationships aren't there. And yes, you work to help support the people you love, but if your relationships aren't there, if your mental and physical health isn't there, you're not going to be 100% at work, so they all flow together. So you have to find that alignment between work, family, and self. So, is your life in alignment? Are you investing as much in your family and yourself as you would like? And if not, I'd like you to spend some time thinking today about why that's the case and what you're going to do to start changing it now. This has been the Freedom Club Podcast. I urge you to make today Freedom Friday. I'm your host, Kurt Mercadante. We'll talk to you next week. Thank you.